All right, let's talk about JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes. Ever since they first met on reality TV, people have been watching. And now, well, they've just made things very public. So what does a big red carpet debut actually mean for this couple? Let's get into it.
So the second they stepped out together for their first official red carpet, everyone started asking the same question. Are we looking at the next big celebrity power couple? I mean, judging by how confident and, frankly, how into each other they looked, you gotta think that's exactly what they want us to be wondering.
So the big moment went down at the Dancers Against Cancer Gala in Los Angeles. And this wasn't just some random party, you know? The choice of this particular event was super deliberate and really meaningful, especially for JoJo.
Okay, so let's just break down the basics real quick. We've got JoJo Siwa, who's 22, and Chris Hughes, who is 32. It all happened on October 21st in LA, and this was it, their first official red carpet as a couple. This was basically the moment they decided to stop letting people guess and just show the world, hey, we're together.
And let me tell you, they were not shy about it. People there said they were all about the PDA. We're talking kissing, hugging, laughing the whole way down the carpet. They just looked totally wrapped up in their own little world, like the cameras weren't even there.
But how did we get here, right? This whole red carpet moment didn't just pop up out of nowhere. There's actually a pretty clear timeline that shows us exactly how they went from being co-stars on a reality show to a full-on couple. So this whirlwind romance really kicked off back in April when they met on the set of UK celebrity Big Brother. By June, they let everyone know, yep, it's more than a friendship. Then things got really serious on October 9th. That's when the families met, which of course set the stage for this official debut just a couple weeks later.
You know, choosing the Dancers Against Cancer Gala for their big debut, that was a really big deal. This was way more than just a photo op. This event is personal for JoJo, and it's tied to who she is.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, Dancers Against Cancer is an incredible nonprofit. It provides support for people in the dance community, dancers, choreographers, teachers who are dealing with cancer. The main takeaway here, for her big night out with Chris, JoJo picked an event that's deeply connected to her passion and her roots.
But get this, their red carpet debut wasn't even the only huge thing that happened that night. There was another massive surprise waiting, and this one was all for JoJo, who apparently had absolutely no clue what was about to happen. You can just feel the genuine shock. It was Chris who actually broke the news to her that she was getting the humanitarian award. Her reaction says it all. Just a simple, wait, actually? It's such a real, unscripted moment. You just can't fake that.
And this award wasn't for something she did last week. No, JoJo has been working with and supporting this exact charity for 10 years, a full decade. So this honor, it was for a long, sustained commitment to a cause she really cares about, which makes it so much more special.
And in a really sweet, full-circle moment, it was Chris who not only surprised her with the news, but then he was the one who actually presented her with the award up on stage. So for this huge career milestone for JoJo, her new partner was right there, front and center. Okay, so that was their big night out in the spotlight. But what are they like when the cameras are off? Well, we actually got a little glimpse into how they handle their long-distance relationship when they finally get some downtime together. So, when they finally reunite after a long flight, what's the very first thing they do? Well, their answers tell you a lot about them. JoJo's all about that high energy. She wants to sit down and throw on a sports game. Chris, on the other hand, is way more chill. He's looking for a massage or, in a very classic British move, a cup of tea.
And speaking of that tea, it sounds like Chris's influence is definitely rubbing off. He joked that for an American who'd never even tried tea, JoJo is now drinking a lot of it. It's just one of those little, cute details that kind of shows how their two different worlds are starting to blend together.
So let's recap. They've met the families, they've conquered the red carpet, they're out here celebrating each other's biggest achievements in public. I mean, they've hit so many major relationship milestones in just a few months. It really makes you wonder, right? What's next for them? Is this just a fast, intense flame? Or are we literally watching the foundation of a new celebrity super couple being built right in front of us?